This one's going to change everything. Today, I have an awesome pre-sale for you. Freeze-dried sliders from Freeze-Dried Wholesalers. Let's check them out. All right, folks, welcome back. So this is an awesome pre-sale. You guys remember the mid-rats that we did with the, well, let's just say McDonald's-like food and the pizzas and all that? This is commissioned for the military for a midday meal when energy needs to be kind of kept up. Maybe you're hungry, maybe after a long time out on patrol or whatever. You want to come in, you want to eat something to keep your energy up, because you might have to keep going. So that's the idea behind the mid-rats or the midday rations. This is being done for the military, but he has agreed to let the rest of us in on it too. So you might be thinking, why the heck would I want these during an emergency or disaster? Well, again, comfort food, a familiar taste or texture, reminds you of more normal times and makes everybody in the family feel okay. I mean, imagine your kids are sitting there not using their iPhone for 7 days because the power's out and the house is half flooded, but you can say, hey, guess what, guys? Tonight, we're having, well, let's just say food from a castle. That's about all I can really say on it. So after a long day of disaster recovery, maybe you're just longing for the taste of some normalcy. Well, now here's your chance, okay? For the next 5 days until Tuesday, we are running this sale, okay? There's 3 different varieties here. You've got hamburger sliders, cheeseburger sliders, and chicken breast sliders. And the chicken breast sliders are really good, by the way, if you've ever had them in the actual restaurant. So we're going to go through this morning, Friday morning, through Tuesday night at midnight, Pacific time, okay? Each bag is going to contain 2 sleeves of 3 fully cooked sliders, and they're shrink wrapped together for a total of 6 per bag. Basically, the shrink wrapping just keeps them as intact as possible during the shipping process. You can pull one out and seal it back up. That's not going to affect the shelf life on these. They're just really sealed to keep them intact because, as we know, sometimes freeze-dried breads and certain foods are a little bit more delicate. So even with this careful packaging, you may find that some buns will crack or break. It's natural. It won't affect the taste in any way. Now, if you do plan on rehydrating these, just be aware that unlike most freeze-dried food items, soaking them in water is not going to give you the best result. It may work, but your cheeseburger or hamburger or chicken breast slider will be a soggy mess. Instead, these were designed to be steamed in order to rehydrate them quickly and evenly. If you don't have access to a steamer, there are other ways to do this, okay? You can rinse them underwater. Just rinse them real quick. Wrap them up in a wet paper towel. Put them in a Ziploc bag in the fridge overnight. That actually works pretty good. It's not perfect, but it works pretty good. Then you heat them up any way you want to do it. Now, if you do have a steamer, or what we're going to use today, a rice cooker at home, you're all set. But if you don't have a fancy Instant Pot or pressure steamer, you don't really need one either. All you need is a heat source, a pot or pan with a good cover, a little water on the bottom, and a rack to keep these out of the water, okay? A $4 vegetable steaming rack works great for this too. And we've done videos where I've done freeze-dried wholesaler foods on a steamer rack in water, just like that. It works really well. So here are the highlights, okay? 5 days only. Starts today, 2/17, ends at midnight on February 21st. It is pre-sale only. He does have a couple hundred of each pack, so early orders will get them right away. Remember that. If you order early, you're going to get these super quick. If you wait till the last day, it could take 3 to 5 weeks to get them. Should be a lot sooner, like we said, 2 to 3 weeks on the lobster and ribs, and they've all shipped, and they've shipped faster than we said. So the shelf life on these, they're guaranteed for 5 years, and that's because the military requires that. Okay? They will last a lot longer than that. We all know they'll probably do about 8 to 10 years. The only thing we're going to ask you is to limit your purchases to no more than 25 bags of each variety. So that'd be a 75 bag maximum. Otherwise, they're probably going to get overwhelmed, and they don't want to take payment for something like that. That'll take possibly longer, three to 4 plus weeks to get done. So they want to just make sure that you get your product. So we're going to say 25 bags of each. So 25, 25, and 25, 75 bags total. I think if you really want to do that, put away a whole lot of food. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the bags. We're going to try one of each. I do have my rice cooker here. I'll show you how I do it when I have this type of item to rehydrate. And then we'll try them out. All right, I just wanted to show you how they come packed. And this one actually came out pretty nice. It didn't break apart or anything. But you can see there's a lot of little crumbs. That will happen. That is normal. It's not a problem. It'll still taste fine. And dump out the extra crumbs out of that. When you're done with this, you're just going to seal it back up like that and stick it back in here, and it won't affect the shelf life at all because that little wrap is not what's protecting it. It's the Ziploc on the top of this bag here. So we're going to get one out of these of the chicken and one out of the cheeseburgers. Then we're going to put them in here once that's ready to go. It's getting warm. The rice cooker is getting warm now, so I'll show you how I have it set up after we get everything out. All right, here's what we got going on for the steamer. Now, right now, it's kind of cold out here. I do have it on cook. I want to get this up where it's boiling underneath here, like it would for rice. That'll take a little bit of a while. You can see it's already starting to get some steam on the top. Now, what I did for in here, because these will stick, and there's some steam coming up now. These will stick a little bit, and I found that out with the other sandwiches, is I just sprayed some Pam inside here. Any kind of thing will do, even a little bit of butter on the bottom, just to make sure they don't stick. I'm not going to wet these. We're just going to try putting these straight in here, okay? Right like that. And I'm going to bring you back when they're all finished. I don't know how long that will be. See, I just lost the cheeseburger bun, but that's okay. It'll still taste fine. And we're going to cover them up. And we're going to wait, and I'll bring you back when everything is finished. All right, they should be done. They've been in there about 10 minutes. We're going to see what they look like. I'm going to take the top off here real quick. I did open up the chicken patty because the chicken was a little bit thicker, so it took a little bit longer to hydrate. So I did take the lid off. And it seems my idea of trying to keep them sticky worked out pretty well. So there's the chicken patty. There's the regular hamburger. That looks ready to go. They do get soggy on the side there because they were sitting on the water. The cheeseburger looks awesome. Ow, that's hot. So let me turn the camera down here and let's try them out and turn that guy off. All right, so I'm just going to take a bite of each of these because I want to make sure my stomach's okay. I got over a bit of a digestion gallbladder issue. Don't want to mess anything up just yet. I will eat these later, trust me. Try the cheeseburger first. Wow. The exact taste. Let me chew this up. If you had them frozen before, you know they don't taste the same as the real deal. This is amazing. That is awesome. Let's try the regular hamburger. Yep. Same thing. And lastly, I want to try out the chicken because the chicken did take the longest to hydrate as far as the thickness of the chicken breast. That is awesome. These are really, really good. I am really impressed. The taste is on point. And if you know a certain castle these come from, you know that taste I'm talking about. Now, I'm aware some people hate these things. I get it. I used to get mine. I went to college in the Bronx in New York, and we would go up to Fordham Road and go get them at Fordham Road. There has to be one of my subscribers that's eaten in that place. Anyway, if you have, you know what that neighborhood's like. But we would go there at like 2 in the morning after we'd hang out all night and go get these burgers and have to sneak them back in our dorm room because everybody would want one. So they definitely taste awesome. They really came out good. I'm really impressed. And the steaming method seems to have worked perfectly on them. So, like I said, this is a 5-day sale. It starts today, February 17th. It ends at midnight on Tuesday, February 21st. Pre-sale only. Use my link. You will save 15% using my link, okay? Awesome way to save some money if you want to put some of these away. You are limited to 25 bags of each variety. Now, I don't think anybody's going to buy that much, but if you do, you're limited to 25 bags each for a total of 75 bags. All right, folks, that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do check out my link because these are in there. You'll have to follow my link, and then you just go up to search and you go to sliders. If you search the word sliders, all 3 of these will come up, and you can pre-order them now. Like I said, the sooner you get your order in, the sooner they'll be ready. They'll be right there for you waiting if you put your order in today. If you put your order in 3 days from now, he's probably going to go through those first couple 100 bags he has set up and ready to go. So definitely check it out. You got 5 days from February 17th to February 21st. My link will give you the discount, and I hope you guys try them out because these things are really authentic. They're not like the frozen ones that you'd get in the store. These are really good. Anyway, folks, do choose the link down below. You can save 15% using my freeze-dry wholesaler link. We also have our Amazon store down below there. If you don't find anything in the store you like, just click the link and shop as you normally would. We really appreciate that. are My Patriot Supply. My Patriot Supply link down there is preparewithiridium.com, preparewithiridium.com. Lots of good deals on that site. And of course, our Thrive Life freeze-dried food store as well. Anyway, folks, I'm going to go have some lunch. Stay safe and stay prepared.